lovelies. It's your girl Shine with Sheena back with another video. Uh, this topic is dear to my heart because it has helped me to uh, maintain a healthy balance um, in my self-esteem. So without further ado, we're going to get into this topic. It's how to boost your low self-esteem. How to boost your low self-esteem. And I'm gonna hit a couple points on this one. Is about I think I have about 5 reasons. I do have some notes written down. So without further ado, I just want to get into this video. If you're new here, like, share, and subscribe. I have a lot more goodies coming on out, and I hope that I help someone. And even if you're not a believer, a lot of these things are just common sense and just a part of life. A part of life. So without further ado, let's get started. Number 1, finding a purpose. When you're walking in your purpose, you are going to be fulfilled. You are going to be fulfilled. Whether it's, being a stay-at-home mom, whether it's being a boss lady, whether it's going to college, it's studying, it's, whatever your purpose is, whatever, like, is in your heart, I feel like, everybody has something placed in their heart that they can do, and that's going to bring them fulfillment, going to bring them joy. I have a scripture to back this one up as well. I praise you because I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well. And like I said, if you're not a believer, that's to each his own. But the scripture is a life guide. And when you know who you are and you're walking in that fulfillment, you're going to go far and you're going to feel fulfilled, and there's not going to be much that's going to be able to tear you down. Yes, we go through, hardships, life, but you're going to know who you are. And that's going to be, you're going to have a upper hand because of that. So we all need to have that sense of, find that sense of belonging, to have that, and like I said, I believe that everyone has something that's been placed inside of them, to seek out, to search out, to look for, to study for, to find, and we all have a purpose. So without further ado, I'm gonna move on from number 1. Eating right. Eating right. It is what it is. You are what you eat. I remember, when I was, oh my goodness, I was always eating so much fried food, so many junk foods, and I felt like crap. I felt like crap. So I am a firm believer, you are what you eat. And when you're eating right, even if you go out to a restaurant, there are things on the menu that you can actually find that are going to keep you on the straight and narrow. So, like, we are, like, without excuse. I mean, sometimes I know people want to, when you go out to a restaurant, you're like, oh, this is my time, and that's fine, but you have to have a balance, in everything that you do. And eating right is definitely something that is going to help you to boost your self-esteem. It just does. When I know that I ate good for that day, whether I had my salmon, I had my salads, I had my oatmeal, like, I feel incredible. I feel very, very good. So without further ado, I'm gonna move on to number 3. And one more thing I want to say is that, what you eat greatly affects your mood. I dealt with a lot of depression because of what I ate. So what you eat greatly affects your mood. greatly, and your energy level. So, all right, let's move on. Number 3, dress nice. You know, find a style that goes with you, that, um, makes you look beautiful, no matter what size you are, you can find clothes that, flatter you, you know. I'm not saying to be, indiscreet or whatever. I'm saying to find clothes, find a style that is going to, when you walk out that door, you're like, I know I look good, you know? So, and when you feel that, you're going to walk with your head up high. You're going to be like, it's going to be hard for somebody to knock you down off of that pedestal, So, dress nice, take care of yourself. And, even if you're shopping on a budget, there's thrift stores, that you could go to, and you can find things that are like, you're like, oh my goodness, like, I didn't know that was there, So, I mean, you just have to look. When you go to the thrift store, you have to look. You have to look and make sure you try on things. But yeah, you can find some pretty amazing things in a thrift store. Or, your boss lady, you like to wear, you like to step it up. That's all right too. But dressing nice will boost your self-esteem. So without further ado, I'm going to move on to number 4. Maintain good hygiene. Spritz a little perfume, When you know that you smell good and then you look good on top of it and you dressing nice, your self-esteem is going to be, it's going to be up there, And in this day and hour, there's a lot of people that are dealing with a lot of things emotionally, mentally, and you'd be surprised how hard it is for some people just to get up out of bed and brush their teeth. So, good hygiene is very, very important for, maintaining your self-esteem. So, I'm going to move on to number 5. So, I have 6 points here. Do something nice for yourself. Do something nice for yourself. Add to your wardrobe, whether it's a nice purse. If you can afford to get your nails done, some of us do live on a budget. We may not be able to be at that place, but you could paint your nails. You can make them look pretty. Take care of your skin. Make sure your skin's washed. Maybe you can buy something extra to increase, the beauty of your skin. And maybe you can go out with the girls, hang out, have a hangout night. Because a lot of us also have kids, and sometimes, you need that time away, So there are things that you could do that are going to be nice for you to do for yourself. And this is going to increase your self-esteem. Buy a nice outfit, with that little extra money that you have. Buy a nice outfit, do something that's going to make you happy. Do something that's going to make you happy. Okay? Go away on a trip. I love to travel. That makes me happy. Traveling really makes me happy. When I come back, I'm like, yes, I could face life again. So do something that makes you happy. This will build your self-esteem. And last but not least is number 6. This is an extra. This is a bonus. Seek counsel. And let me explain what I mean. Now, a lot of us have low self-esteem because of something that may have happened in our past. And, some of the points that I mentioned are basically, things that you could do to enhance the physical. But we need to find things that we can do to enhance the mental, the emotional, you know, as well. And sometime, you know, like for example, you know, you may have been told when you were young, oh, you're not this, you'll never be this, or you'll never be that. Or you may have came out of a abusive relationship, you know, where somebody was always verbally abusing you and putting you down. So you feel like crap. You feel like, you know, I'm nothing, you know. So that's what I'm talking about when I'm saying seek counsel, you know. Or you was in an abusive relationship, he could have abused you in any kind of manner. It could have been financially, you know, and, you know, you're like, how could this have happened to me, you know? And basically, you know, your self-esteem has been shot, you know. This is the time where you need to seek counsel. You need to go deep. You need to go deep within. And, you know, I don't know what your circumstances, or, you know, you don't know on what my circumstances, but all I know is that this can really help you to be the best you that you are created to be, or are supposed to be, you know, is going deep, revisiting some of those areas, you know. And I know for a lot of us, you know, when we revisit things, it can be painful. But if you revisit it, you get the healing that you need. Talk through it, work through your emotions, you know, counsel through it. And I'm telling you, you will come out the best version of yourself. And, you know, once you regain that self-esteem, there ain't nothing going to be able to take that away from you. So I thank you again for stopping by my channel. And I'm just so grateful that I can share these things with you. And a lot of things that I'm going to be sharing is just, it's just life. It's just life experiences, you know. Some things, like I said, some people got to go the hard knock way, you know. And then some people, you know, some paths you didn't even choose, you know. So, but there are people out there to help you. So, without further ado, Shamashina signing out. Peace. Till my next video.